Welcome to pile number 1. The King of Pentacles sits on a throne carved with bulls, wrapped in robes heavy with gold and vine, a castle solid and permanent behind him, one hand resting on a pentacle with the ease of someone who has held real things for a long time and knows exactly what they are worth. There is nothing hurried or uncertain in this figure. He did not arrive at his throne through luck or performance. He built toward it, deliberately and patiently, over a period of time long enough that the abundance around him has become simply the natural environment of someone who understands how the material world works and moves within it with genuine mastery. Your competitive advantage is exactly that quality: the groundedness, the reliability, the capacity to build things that last and be trusted with what genuinely matters. In a world full of people who are impressive in short bursts, you are the one who shows up consistently, who delivers what you promise, whose word means something real because it has been backed by action enough times for people to stop questioning it. That is rarer than it sounds, and more valuable than the flashier qualities that tend to get more attention. There is also something in the King of Pentacles about a particular kind of intelligence, practical, considered, unshowy, that compounds over time in a way that more volatile strengths simply don't. You understand how resources work, how to sustain what you build rather than simply launch it, how to create genuine security rather than the appearance of it. That understanding is the foundation beneath everything else you do, and it is not something that can be easily replicated by someone who hasn't done the long, patient work of developing it. Welcome to pile number 2. The King of Wands leans forward on his throne as though sitting still is a thing he tolerates rather than enjoys. Lions at his feet, salamanders ringing his robes, a living wand in his hand with a fresh leaf growing from the tip, because even the objects in his world respond to his energy by putting out new growth. He is not the king who administers. He is the king who ignites. Wherever he turns his attention, things begin to move, and people find themselves moving with him before they have entirely decided to, carried forward by the particular force of someone who believes in what they are doing with every cell of their being. Your competitive advantage is your vision and the extraordinary ability to make other people feel it as their own. This is not a small thing. The world is full of people with good ideas who cannot translate them into movement, and full of persuasive people with nothing underneath the persuasion. You are the rarer combination. Someone whose passion is genuine enough to be genuinely contagious, whose direction is clear enough that others orient toward it naturally, whose energy in a room shifts the room. Leadership of this quality cannot be taught or manufactured, comes from the particular alchemy of real belief meeting real courage, and you have both. The small leaf growing from the king's wand is worth carrying with you as an image. Even in a resting position, even simply by being present, growth happens around you. That is your advantage. You are, in the truest sense, a generator of ideas, of momentum, of the particular aliveness that makes people want to be part of whatever you are building. Welcome to pile number 3. This card does not usually arrive as a gift. 3 swords pierce a heart against a sky full of rain and cloud, and there is no softening the image. It is pain, plain and complete, the kind that leaves a mark. But you chose this pile for a question about your competitive advantage. And that juxtaposition is not accidental. Because what the 3 of Swords carries, in the hands of someone who has moved through it rather than around it, is something that becomes over time one of the most extraordinary and irreplaceable strengths a person can possess. Your competitive advantage is the depth that only comes from having been genuinely broken open by something real. The empathy you carry is not theoretical or performed. It was earned in the specific, unglamorous way that real understanding always is, through the lived experience of loss, of grief, of the particular loneliness of being hurt in ways that couldn't be easily explained or quickly resolved. You know something about the human experience that people who have been more protected simply do not have access to. And that knowledge makes you capable of connecting with others at a depth that changes things. In relationships, in creative work, in any space where being truly understood rather than merely heard matters. There is also a resilience threaded through this card that deserves to be named directly. You are still here. The swords came down and you are still here. And the person who remains standing after the 3 of Swords has a quality of unshakable groundedness that becomes, quietly, a foundation others instinctively seek out and lean against. That is yours. It was always yours. It just cost something to earn it.